Germany. Welcome back to this Little Wing verse chords lesson. I've taken a look at how Eric Gales plays this song and especially the verse, and it's very interesting what he does. It gives us lots of good variations, lots of chords, adding 6th and 9th notes, but we are not going in too deep with the theory today. We just listen to what sounds good. And okay. Eric is approaching his minor chords with diminished chords and all that stuff, and this is really giving you some good weapons for the next Little Wing sessions and definitely a refreshing way of playing the verse chords. So let's start and take a look at the chords. There's a tablature that is supposed to appear here on the screen. Okay, let's get started. The first chord Eric plays is the E minor chord. And in this chord, Eric adds the F sharp, which is the second note of the E minor scale. And the second note is also called the 9th or the add 9 chord. And the chord sounds like this. Okay, with the second chord, Eric approaches the G major chord. To come to the G major chord, or to get there, he plays that one here. That is actually a D major chord. You can play the E note, which is the 9th note again, and it has the major third in the bass, which is F sharp again. From here he goes to a very unspectacular and conventional G major chord. From that G major chord, we want to approach the A minor, and this is done via a G sharp diminished chord. So far we have and then Eric plays an A minor sus4, because we play the D note here at the bottom, which is the 4th note of the A minor. And from here on, he does some quick changes. He follows a bass line that goes like. So again, that's the chord. Then we go to a B minor chord with a minor 6, which is the G note. Moving over to a C6-9, because we have the 6th note and the 9th note again. Then we want to approach the E minor, and Eric uses the same shape as he does to approach the A minor chord, which is the diminished chord here, the E flat diminished. And then he plays the B minor chord, putting the C sharp here, which is the 9th note again. And you have the 7, the major 7, sorry, the minor 7 here. Play the octave. Go chromatically down. Use the same shape here, the 5th fret, for the A minor. If this stretch is too demanding, or if you cannot play that, then, or still cannot play that, sorry, then just use the usual just use the usual minor chords. So from that A minor 9, Eric switches to the F6 9. And if you want, you can play the 5th note of this F chord, which is C, to give it a boxy sound, a jazzy sound. Coming to that G major 9, here's the 9th note, the A, which is the 2nd note of the G major. You move that shape around. And if you played Jimi Hendrix stuff, you definitely know this chord. From here, going to the C, Eric doesn't play any chord here. He does a move that goes like... And then he goes to the F9, and it's important that you strum this chord from the bottom strings to the top strings. That's a very typical sound that you hear throughout Eric's playing a lot in his songs. When Eric's jamming in E minor, then oftentimes he switches to this F9 chord, which is just open strings. You can also put your pinky here on the D note. And that's actually the version that I wanted to show you. And if you have questions, just drop an email or leave a comment here on YouTube. I'd be glad reading from you, hearing from you, and well, make the best out of it. Make these chords your own and just go ahead and be an ace at the next Little Wing session. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.